Hey guys, on today's episode with Let's Get Physical with the Physical Web, I want to talk about museums. So typically when we think of museums and beacons, we think of iBeacons integrating within the museum's app. The thing is not all museums have an app or can afford to build an app. Also, one thing I noticed is that my local museum already has an audio tour built into the web. So it would be simplest for them to incorporate the physical web and go from there. That would allow them to maintain the current system they are using as well as adopt beacon technology. So let's take a look at what they currently have. So what you're looking at here is what is found on the wall of the museum. We have the artist's name, Deborah Butterfield, the name of the piece, Half Moon, and then the rest of the information concerning the mobile audio tour. If you have a phone number, that's all the way to the right. That allows them to dial in directly off their phone. But better than that is the QR code, which brings the mobile audio tour onto the web. So let me show you how this looks in the physical web browser, which I personally think is much better. Okay, so here we are with the phone. We're standing next to what I just showed you, and that is now physical web enabled. I have the URLs plugged in into a beacon. I chose 2 URLs from there, and you'll see what I mean in a second. So I open up my physical web browser, it scans. Now it just found them. So there's Half Moon, the one I just showed you. There's another one. Okay, so as you can see there, the number is 111. That's the one next to it. So you could have this whole browser filled up, 110, 111. So as they walk around, they can click the different links. And that way they also know kind of where they're at according to the name and the artist. But what you should also do is click on the link. So Figgy's the name of the museum. You have this. So 110, so it knows where you're at. Full description, so you can read. But instead of reading that, you can also listen to it.
The first thing you might see on the second floor is the life-size sculpture of an animal. If you take a closer look at its curves,
so they could go around it. Now, if you're just going to walk piece to piece, you just click next, and now you have 111. But what the physical web would enable you to do is when you're walking around, let's say you stop listening for a while, then you find a piece, you can quickly come here, immediately see the number, click back on it. So to me, the physical web offers an awesome way for museums like the Figgy, who are already set up with a mobile audio tour, to incorporate the physical web, give a little context to their museum, make it an awesome experience for museum goers. So my name's Brandon Lane, and let's get physical with the physical web.